Hi everybody, we are on week 4 and this week we are focusing on phonetics and phonology, so we're looking at sounds, okay? When you look at the assignment list, it looks like there is a lot here, but the quizzes are pretty short, so let me just take you through. The first couple of quizzes are very similar. They are based on videos by Dr. Ashworth, who is a linguistics professor, and I just really like the way he explains these concepts. So just a short video and 3 questions for the first one. This is focusing on consonants. And then the next one is very similar, only 3 questions based on the video, and this one is looking at vowels. Okay, and then the next one is looking at phonetics overall. So if you remember, phonetics is just describing the sounds. We are really focusing on English mostly here, just because it's a shared language, but all languages have a phonetic alphabet, a phonetic system. And so this quiz is focused on this document here that was written by Dr. Brian Agbayani. He is a linguistics professor at Fresno State, and I borrowed this document from him. So it just takes you through a lot of the concepts about phonetics. And then the last quiz is looking at phonology. This one is a little bit longer, but again, it is based on one of Dr. Ashworth's videos as well as a PowerPoint. Okay. Make sure that you are looking at these words here when you are taking the quiz. So you will need to understand what those mean. All right. Dr. Ashworth refers to them. Okay. Then we get into an assignment that is comparing Spanish vowels and English vowels. And I've got a couple of articles here, just concentrating on the vowels, and then a couple of different videos. Okay, so one video is meant for students who are studying Spanish, trying to pronounce Spanish words, and the other one is a video that is meant for students who are Spanish speakers, but they are trying to pronounce English vowels. Okay, so coming from the opposite direction. And they really give a good overview of the difference between the quality of English vowels versus Spanish vowels. So that's what we are interested in. The next assignment is looking at all sounds, vowels and consonants, and this time comparing Hmong and English. So I have some links to different websites that explain this, and then also some Venn diagrams that show the different sounds, consonants and vowels, and then some questions for you to answer. Okay, then we get to really a very, very important concept, phonological awareness and teaching phonological awareness. This is an imperative for teachers who are working with young students, especially students who are building their literacy skills, students who are maybe even learning English as a second language. And so I've got some information here for you, video and an article, and then some questions to answer. Then when we get to the discussion, again, we're going to be focused on phonetics and phonology. And I'm keeping this very open-ended. What did you take away? What was the biggest thing that you learned for this week? And then that takes us to the end of the week. All right, let me know if you have any questions, anything comes up. This is real important information, and I think that you are going to find it very useful. All right, I will be seeing you in the discussion. Bye-bye.